up my educational road. Starting out in rural Saskatchewan with chalk, feltboard, Dick and Jane readers, and our winter gym was the frozen slough. As I went through high school, we added 8mm film, electric typewriters, and photocopiers. When it came to classroom resources, we looked forward to looking inside our textbook covers to see if our parents had ever used that book. We also selected the poorest shaped books so that we wouldn't lose caution fee money if it got damaged. My schooling influenced my teaching style, so I perpetuated this pedagogy for the first 15 years of my teaching career. When computers arrived, bringing current encyclopedia CDs and 56K modems, this helped to update the reference section of the library and provided alternative information. As students got these resources at home and started looking up stuff without it being for marks, education in the classroom was pressured to change. Athletes, doctors, teachers, and other specialists are often remembered or valued by their most recent event, whether it's positive or negative. Nearing retirement, I was concerned that I would become outdated before my due date. The information age has the knowledge base coming from many sources. My role changed from knowledge provider to knowledge facilitator. I had to change my route. I wanted to understand, adapt, and support this new learning style. The most suited program for me was the Education Technology and Design Master's Program at the U of S. I started off my program with Ed Communications 802. Educational Technology Theory. This course set the groundwork of what educational technology is. It clearly presented it was about pedagogy, design principles, and their application to education. It also showed this course and program are not about computers, cameras, and Web 2.0 tools.
When we look at the notion of technology, we're looking not just at what people call technical skills, but we're also wrapping in a lot of what we consider the fine arts and the more artistic and the thought-driven aspects of what we do.
802 content and assignments gave us opportunity to examine our learning styles and better understand others. This information helped me to design lessons and material to reach more student styles. Some of the theories included behaviorism, connectivism, constructivism, and cognitivism. I followed this course up quickly with the instructional design pair of ETAD 873 and 874. These two classes built on methods of how to design using 802 theories. They also help to apply educational trends such as diversified instruction and universal design into lessons. A key feature of 874 was to do a real-world application. We were teamed up with the Learning Disabilities Association of Saskatchewan and did the consulting, design, and refreshing of the instructors' manuals. We did this as a team, which in itself reflects the new learning teaching style. Okay, finally, I got to take a tech course. This was the summer Jay offered $8.79 for advanced video. So I got to use great high-end video equipment, apply instructional design, and make a video I could use in my classroom. I didn't need to have any prerequisites to join this course because Jay and the students all supported each other and everyone created significant productions we enjoyed watching together. ERES 800 is a mandatory requirement. Last time I did a research paper, everything came from one or two sections from the same library. With a mountain of digital journals, newspapers, and non-refereed articles on the internet, this course helped to gather, scrutinize, and cite appropriately. For my electives, I took an Ed Admin class and an independent research course. These courses supported me in my role, and again it was great to select what was important to me. As Oswald points out from my 802 class, in order for learning to be meaningful, the learner requires a meaningful learning set. How have I changed since taking my master's? Well, in the classroom, I present my content with Edmodo, my own website, and PowerSchool. I support this with YouTube and other video supports. Students also do more research than previous. I set up my class so that students can actually acquire it using their own tools and learning style. Some can go at their own pace, and some can even advance from their own place. Students are becoming more responsible for their own learning, and especially for selecting the most appropriate methods to demonstrate their understanding. For teachers, I'm supporting them to focus on their professional skills such as assessment, instructional design, and strategies. I expect them to move into more of a specialist role and share skills rather than content at the senior level. This constant change in information, technology, and social behavior is inevitable. How we embrace, utilize, and incorporate them is up to us. It is a daunting task to try collate these changes, pieces of technology, emerging learning styles into a structured program. Not only do these materials need to be researched, they need to be delivered in a new facilitator learning style before it all changes again. Be careful. If you leave your head down for too long, your total environment around you can change. Where are you on the road to who you are going to become?